late call. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a few questions, Miss Tate.
Sounds formal. Am I under obligation to answer them?
Just a chat.
It's come to our attention that Graham Foster stole a large sum of money from you on the day he was murdered. And we've reason to believe you knew all about it. Miss Tate, why have you been lying to us?
Sounding like a busy woman, what exactly is it you're getting at here?
We know that your bank spoke to you about the large sum of money that was transferred out of your account on the day your husband died. We also know that several other smaller transfers were made over a period of around 10 days prior to that, which bumps the total even higher. You can't have been too happy about that, I imagine.
No, I wasn't. But it didn't take a genius to work out who was responsible.
So you knew it was Mr. Foster?
Not for sure. At least, not until I'd spoken to him about it.
And when exactly was that?
Just after the bank called me. He came over and, well, you know what? He's my husband. Was my husband. Words were had, we thrashed it out, and that was that.
That was that.
Like I said, he was my husband. Half of everything was his anyway.
Of course, now that he's no longer with us, you get to keep everything. Why didn't you tell us about the money before now?
I didn't think it was relevant.
To a murder investigation?
Seems you're up to speed now.
I tend to operate on the assumption that there's always something that we're missing. Makes for long working days.
Speaking of which...
We'll be in touch.
And see you.
I do hope this is a prelude to your apology for breaking into my place of business.
I think we're way past that now, Kim, don't you? Police seem very interested to see what I had to show them.
Well, aren't you the model citizen? You know, in your shoes, I'd have held on to the money and kept my mouth shut.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm not you.
No kidding. Anyway, I'll be getting my money back in due course, so it looks like I should be thanking you.
You can drop the act, Kim. We both know what you did.
Yeah, seems I'm getting a little sloppy these days. You know, used to be the case when I could account for every single penny.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't know Graham had taken that money?
It might seem like untold riches to you, but to me, well, see where I'm going?
Prison, with any luck. You've got Graham's blood on your hands. We both know that.
This is getting tiresome. The police have got nothing. And for all your snooping around, neither do you, and for good reason. I didn't kill Graham.
I don't for a second think you got your own hands dirty, Kim. But that's what Al's for, isn't it?
OK, I've humoured you long enough. But now you're crossing a line.
No, you've crossed a line, Kim. And you're going to pay for what you've done. One way or another.
And here I was about to offer you a drink. But it sounds like you've already had enough. So much for burying the hatchet. Another time, maybe.
Do you know,